Design and layout are only the beginning of designing a website. Your visitors need something to read so that they stay on your site and click through to look at all your pages. Although Muse CC allows you to add video and audio to your web pages, text is still a part of your website that will be critical to its success. That said, knowing how to place text on your website using Muse CC, then knowing how to format it will be two of the most important things you can learn in this course. For this lesson, go back into Plan View, and then double-click on your home page to open it up in Design View. We won't work with your master page again in this course unless we specify otherwise. So adding text to a page in Muse CC is easy. Click on the Text tool in the main toolbar. And that's this tool here that looks like a capital T. Now click and drag on the page to create a text box. And before you start adding your text, select a font from the control bar. You'll want to use a web-safe font. Now if you go over here and click on your text bar, you can change the size of the font. The current font size is set at 14. Now you can begin typing your text into the text box. And if needed, the text box will automatically resize itself to accommodate the text that you type. And a quick SEO tip, remember to use keywords in your text as they occur naturally. Don't try to add keywords. By keeping your page limited to 1 or 2 topics, keywords will occur automatically as you type in content. Now, if you tried to start typing and nothing appeared, then you may need to click your cursor within the text box again before you can start typing. Now, you can also import text in other programs into Muse CC and onto your page. To do this, click File in the menu bar and then Place. Select the file that you want to import. And please note that Muse CC doesn't import formatting, so if you're importing a Word document, it should be saved as a .txt or plain text format. Click on Open. You'll then see the loaded text icon in Muse CC. Click to create a text frame. You'll then see the text from the document appear in the text box. You can also copy text from another file and then paste it into Muse CC. So to learn how to paste text, open a Microsoft Word document. Select some or all of the text that you want to paste in Muse. Now click the Copy button in Word. Then go into Muse, create a text box. Then click Edit on the menu bar and Paste. Then your text pastes itself in. You can paste from any word processing or text-based program. Just remember that Muse doesn't recognize formatting from other programs. So if you paste from Excel, you'll paste unformatted text. Now you can use placeholder text in the text boxes until you enter the real text. You might do this if you're creating a layout and wanted to dedicate certain areas of your web page to text. You could simply draw text boxes without placing text in them. However, placeholder text allows you to see the full effect of your design even though you haven't added text in. Lorem ipsum is the most popular type of placeholder text. If you've ever used a website template, then you've probably seen Lorem ipsum used for placeholder text in the past. Using Lorem ipsum for your placeholder text is easy. Open a web browser and go to www.lipsum.com. Decide how many paragraphs or words you'll need for your placeholder text, which you can select here, and then click the Generate Lorem ipsum button. Next, select the text, and then right-click on it and click Copy. Go back into Muse CC, select the text tool on the main toolbar, create a text box on your page, and then click Edit, Paste. You can see our Lorem ipsum text has been pasted in, and Muse automatically resized our text box for us. Now, if you need to, you can easily resize text boxes, and the text within them will be shifted to adjust to the new size or shape of the box. To resize a text box, click on the text in the text box so that the box will be selected, and then click on the Selection tool in the main toolbar. You'll then see these white handles appear at the corners and sides of the box. Click on these handles to resize your text box. However, you should remember that Muse CC will not let you reduce the size of a text box if it means that all the text will not be shown. Now let's talk about special characters. Special characters are simply characters other than letters or numbers that you can insert into documents and web pages. These characters include symbols such as copyright and trademark symbols. So first, let's talk about inserting a copyright symbol. Copyright symbols appear at the bottom of web pages, typically in the footer. They appear as a C with a circle around it. So let's learn how to create a copyright symbol in Muse CC. Go to the Text tool and click within a text box. Next, you'll press and hold the Alt key on your keyboard, and then type 0169 on the numeric keypad to create a copyright symbol. And you can see there's our copyright symbol. You must use the numeric keypad. The numbers that appear above the letters on your keyboard will not work to create the copyright symbol. You can also copy and paste symbols from Microsoft Word. To do this, open Microsoft Word, and you can insert symbols into your document. We're going to insert the trademark symbol. Once you have that, select and copy the symbol, and then return to Muse. Click Edit, Paste. The symbol will be pasted into an active text box, or one that is selected and appears with this blue border. And if a text box is not selected, Muse CC will create a text box and paste your symbol into it. And lastly, you can copy a symbol from your computer. Everybody has a character map on their computer that includes special characters and symbols. In Windows, the character map looks like this. So find the character map on your computer. Usually you can do this by going to your search feature and typing character map. Next, select the character you want by clicking on it. Click the Select button and then the Copy button. Return back to Muse CC and go to Edit, Paste. And then our special character has appeared. Now let's go over setting a minimum page height. You may want to set a minimum page height for the pages you design. This way, no matter how much content you do or don't put on your page is guaranteed to have a minimum height. To set the minimum height allowed for a page, you would click and drag the bottom of the page guide. The bottom of page guide is located at the bottom of the page. You'll see these 3 blue arrows, and the bottom of page guide is the second arrow. And you can mouse over the arrows to see their purpose and ensure that you're moving the right one. So wherever you move this arrow to is now the minimum height for the page. Now let's go over creating flexible widths. Just as you created flexible width footers in this course, you can also create flexible width text boxes. To do this, make sure you have your text box, then click the Selection tool and select the text box. Drag the left control handle to the edge until you see the red line. The content's width is now locked to the edge of the left browser. Follow the same instructions for the right edge. This is to make your content as wide as the web browser window. You can also create non-scrolling content. Non-scrolling content is always visible to the user even as they scroll down the page. It's also known as pinning content. To do this, add a text box and enter text into the box. Click on the Selection tool and then select the box to be pinned. Now go to the control bar and click here on the option for the Pin tool. Select the location on the page where you want to pin it. Top left, top center, top right, or bottom left, bottom center, bottom right. We're going to choose top center. Now go to File, Preview Page in Browser. As you can see, even if you scroll down, the pinned content stays in the viewing area.